Why is it even important that we're interviewing you right now?
Because I'm the savior of female rap.
To know Nicki Minaj is to love Nicki Minaj. So do you want to know more about Nicki Minaj and her rise to fame and exactly how she became the success that she is today? Well, come on with me. It's very important to craft your image and make it unique, and that's exactly what Nicki Minaj did.
I'm Nicki Minaj, aka Nicki Minaj, aka the one, aka the president, aka the boss, aka write my own shit, aka sit on your favorite rapper face is nothing.
My name is Mirage. I switched it to Minaj. We were playing off, obviously, because Minaj, you know, gets people's attention. And, you know, I have a nasty flow, and I eat these bitches.
Nicki Minaj saw a void in hip-hop and was determined to fill it.
I only rap because I'm good at it, like, really. You know what I'm saying? It really was a hobby for a minute. But then, you know what I'm saying, I was like, damn, look at the state of hip-hop, like, what's going on?
But now it's time for me to take my spot, bitches. I think hip-hop is missing Nicki Minaj. I think if we had Nicki Minaj in hip-hop would be perfect. But I think we just need that female to bring it home.
Of course, a huge asset to Nicki Minaj's career was Lil Wayne, and this is how they met.
I did a DVD called the Come Up DVD, and the first DVD that I ever shot, he happened to be on it. He did his piece, and right after him, I came on. So I guess after he watched himself on the DVD, he saw me.
Like I said, he saw me on the DVD. He said, I got to have that girl, shout it. Hey, yo, shout it. Yo, I want to meet Nick and shout it.
Behind every mogul, there's a story and a battle somewhere. But one thing is for certain, the pain and suffering builds character. And before all the glitz and the glamour that we see of Nicki Minaj today, she definitely fought some tough battles.
When I was really, really young, maybe like a toddler, my mother left. Both my parents left. So I was left with me and my brother, and we were with my grandmother. A lot of times when you're from the islands, your parents will leave and then send for you because it's easier when they've established themselves, when they have a place to stay, when they have a job. I thought it was going to be for a few days. It turned into 2 years without my mother.
What did you think New York was going to be like? How did you imagine it?
I thought it was going to be like a castle, like a fairy tale. And I got off the plane and it was cold. I was always very nervous, very afraid. So I knew that wasn't normal.
Instead of sitting around in her struggles, she found her gift and made it her escape.
As I got older, I would just lock myself in my room and write. So they wouldn't really know what I was doing. They just heard like the music playing over and over, and that was like my escape. I would just write, or I'd go in my car and write. And I was a dreamer, and I found like happiness and comfort in just dreaming like what life could be. That is what pushed me to never give up. Like, if you've come from a situation where you don't have anything and you know, you're seeing your family struggle or whatever, if you don't have any fantasies in your brain, then you're just gonna sit there and accept it. So I always believe that any and everything is possible if you really believe and if you really do the work.
Believe in yourself and manifest, guys. Nicki Minaj believed when no one believed in her. No one could discourage the queen because she believed and she manifested every step of the way.
I feel like one day I'm going to be top 5 that all out. That's what I'm working towards.
Let me just say this. Every label passed up on me. Every record company passed up on me. I didn't have all of that shit. I couldn't pay a bunch of people to say they liked me and do all of this shit. My talent.
I think another key thing that Nicki Minaj did was not rushing the process. Now, of course, as we know, Rome wasn't built in one day, and neither was this Barbie's empire. She took pride in taking her time because she knew that she was destined for success, and she wanted to do it the right way.
It's a ladder. You want to climb the ladder to success, and some people don't appreciate the first 2 or 3 steps. You know what I'm saying? They just want to get to the top. And I always said I didn't want to rush an album. I didn't want to rush anything. I was always like,
when I do it, I'm gonna do it right. When I do it, I'm gonna do it big. And a part of that is that grind, is the blood, sweat, and tears, even though, it doesn't feel too good at the moment. I know that one day I'm gonna look back and say it was all worth it.
Yeah,
like everybody's like, when you gonna be on Citizen Park and all that shit? Yeah. It's coming.
It's coming. She on the come up DVD right now.
Anything good is worth the wait, and I'm great.
During the time that Nicki Minaj was staying down and waiting for her moment that she would step into mogul status, she studied the work of her predecessors, the former queens of raps. And she also took note and paid homage.
As far as Little Kim, me doing the Little Kim pose was paying homage to Kim. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with her. She used to talk that freak shit.
I have to shout out the king bitch, Fox Boogie Brown. Shout out to Remi, free Remi. Cause I respect real bitches.
My heart goes out to Remi. Like, it's funny because a lot of people talk to me about Remi almost feeling like, oh, well, are you happy? Like, and I could never feel happy for another female, a black woman having to do time behind bars. People almost expect me to have beef with female rappers, but I don't. You know what I'm saying? Unless, anybody feels froggy, they can leave.
Despite Nicki's strides to reawaken female rap, many women in the industry kind of felt threatened by Nicki's success.
She was always throwing shots. I don't know what you're talking about.
You never heard it.
You need, because you're not trying.
I used to hear her pay homage, like she said. She used to say, "I love Kim. I love Foxy."
You're not trying to do your homework. That's why.
When you come out though, you think people are gonna be like, "Oh, this is not little Kim. She's trying to do this. She's trying to do that."
If they compare me to Queen of Rap, thank you. You know what I'm saying? I don't. How can I dispute being compared to the best that did it? And in my opinion, Kim is still the best because no one has had a stronger movement than she's had so far.
Okay.
Until Nicki Minaj.
This thing with Kim, and people are assuming, even though you say it's not specifically about her, that Roman revenge is for Kim.
She just really jumped out the window, and you gotta be careful when you pick fights, and that's what I've learned in this business. You just never know. I think people get me mistaken with like a real Barbie. They forget where I'm from. And if I have to revert back, I can, and I will. Because I respect you, I love you, I've said it in every interview, time and time again. And if that's not good enough with you, mama, then it's something deep-rooted in you. Every time you in the news, it's because you getting at somebody. Where's your music? Put your music out, and when I see your name on Billboard, that's when I'll respond to you. Other than that, goodbye. It's Barbie, bitch.
And the feud with Kim conjured up one of Nicki's most career-defining moments, the birth of Roman.
Roman is a crazy boy who lives in me. And he says the things that I don't want to say. He was born, just a few months ago. I think he was born out of rage. He was conceived in rage. So he bashes everyone. He threatens to beat people, and he's violent. He wants to be blamed. I don't want to blame him. I ask him to leave, but he can't. He's here for a reason. People have brought him out. People conjured him up. Now he won't leave.
I am not Jasmine, I am Aladdin. So far ahead, these bums is lagging. See me in that new thing, bums is gagging. I'm starting to feel like a dungeon dragon. Rah, rah, like a dungeon dragon. I'm starting to feel like a dungeon dragon. Look at my show footage, how these girls be spazzing. I look like getting back to a has-been. Yeah, I said it, has-been. Hang it up, flat screen. Plasma, hey nigga, asthma. I got the pump, it ain't got medicine. I got bars, sentencing. I'm a bad, and I'll kick that punt. Force trauma, blunt. You play the back, I play the front. You need a job, this ain't cutting it. Nicki Minaj, who you ain't f***ing with? You little fraggle rock, beat you with a padlock. I am a movie, camera block. You out of work, I know it's tough, but enough is enough.
Oh, and we cannot forget about her beef with Miss Remi Ma.
Bitch claiming she the queen, what? Nah, hardly. Who the fuck gave you your crown, bitch, Steve Harvey.
Oh yeah. The queen of NY, true boogie down Bronx. They should call me Boogie Man, cause I'm a motherfucking monster. Radio Remi, I keep a few sponsors. I'm fresh for real, these bitches are imposters. Take away their stylists, they don't know what style is. I've been fly since junior high.
What type of bum bitch shoot a friend over a rat? What type of mother leave her one son over a stack?
Despite the feuds, the rumors, the lies, the haters, one thing Nicki Minaj did was keep it cute and classy. She was determined to let her talent do the talking, although many people tried to attribute her success to men. A lot of people felt like a man was writing for her, but guys, Nicki Minaj made it clear.
People think she's calling herself Nicki Lewinsky. What is she, sucking Wayne's dick? I'm smarter than that, baby. If I sucked that man's dick, he wouldn't be shouting me out today. If you do your research on Wayne.
Okay, what you guys say to all the haters that say Nicki had to fuck Lil Wayne to get on and all that?
I never gave the box away yet in my career, ever. Ever. I never gave my box away for anything. I put that on my life. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So to all you haters, you can suck my bad box.
You said Starbucks before.
Yeah, no, it is Starbucks. Everybody like that shit. Yeah, it melt in your mouth. Nah, but yeah, I never had to fuck for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Wayne respects me, and I think that's probably why Wayne fucked with me even harder, because I came at him on some real shit, and he always respected me. Wayne actually never pushed up on me, which, you know, contrary to popular belief, he never did. I'm too talented to have to fuck anybody. Like, you know, me being a bad bitch is the icing on the cake. Wow. You know what I'm saying? My talent speaks for itself.
And we cannot do a Nicki Minaj documentary without highlighting one of the songs that's most responsible for Nicki Minaj's success, the song Monster. She was on a song with two legends at the time and people who are still legends today, Kanye West and Jay-Z. And guys, at the end of the song, everybody stepped away knowing that Nicki Minaj had the best verse.
And they tried to hold it back. It was like that moment, you know, when I thought about taking Nicki's verse off of Monster, because I knew people would say that was the best verse on the best hip hop album of all time, or arguably top 10 albums of all time, right? Mm-hmm. And I would do all that work, 8 months of work on Dark Fantasy, and people to this day would say to me, oh, my favorite thing was Nicki Minaj verse. So if I let my ego get the best of me, instead of letting that girl get the shot to get that platform and become all she could be, I would take it off or marginalize her, try to stop her from having that shining moment.
And of course, Superbass, which is one of her highest charting singles.
Don't you hear that heartbeat coming your way? Oh, it be like boom, 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 boom. Did you hear that boom, 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 boom? Hey, but you got my heartbeat on your way. You amazing. Thank you. I'm a second Nicki Minaj.
See guys, this song was definitely a vibe and a moment in itself. It definitely was that song that everybody was singing. I was definitely singing it in middle school. I wanted to be Nicki Minaj. And I feel like everybody really wanted to be Nicki Minaj back in this era. Her songs, her cadence, her rap lyrics, the way that she would just twist a sentence up and make it 3 different things, but she's using the same word, the way that she was just so intelligent. She would use synonyms to really create a story and an image that we could all vividly see, but we were only hearing. Of course, we can't talk about Nicki's rise to fame without talking about exactly where she is now. See, she's still a mogul, she's still making hit records, but guys, now she has a family. She took a lot of time off to build the dream family that she's always dreamt of. She has a son, and we all know him as Papa Bear. She hasn't really released his name yet, and she's married to one of her high school sweethearts by the name of Kenneth. I'm just so excited to see exactly where this queen is, and I'm so happy that despite all of the things that she's gone through in life, and of course recently just losing her dad, which I can completely relate with at this moment because I recently just lost my dad as well, she just keeps pushing forward. And it's something that gives me motivation, knowing that although she has the world on her shoulders, she's going to keep on pushing forward, inspiring people, and doing exactly what God put her on this earth to do, make some good music. For more videos like this, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and leave a comment down below. Let me know who else you would like for me to do a documentary on. And if you would like to see a part 2 Nicki Minaj documentary. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you later on the Forever Sharing Times. Bye.